If you're a small business owner and you've ever asked the question, where should I put my resources for marketing? Which platforms should I use? What is going to bring me the most return? I have some tips that might help you get some insights into that question. Hi, I'm Appy from iCodeHappy. I'm a website advisor, consultant, designer, troubleshooter, all the things. And I love to help small business owners make sure that their website is working for them. One way to do that is to pull your website data, put it into an AI tool, and ask it some questions. I'll tell you upfront that my favorite is Claude. I have been able to get what I consider to be better answers out of it with shorter questions. Try it for yourself, double check your results as always with AI, and be very careful about what you put into AI. One thing before we start is, as per usual, be really careful about the information that you put into AI. One thing I'm careful about is customer information and revenue data. Other things too, but those two are pretty big ones. All right, so what are these questions? I've got 3 questions that you might be able to use to ask AI and get some insights. If you have sales source data for your orders, you can put that data into AI and you can ask it, what sales channels give you the most orders? You can track that over time and see how things are changing. That can help give you some insights as to where your time and energy, money is best spent. Don't forget that you have a whole ecosystem. So just because a marketing channel isn't giving you a direct sale doesn't mean it's not helping you and helping your brand. Just having insight into which marketing channels contribute the most to your orders can give you insights that can help you make decisions. Don't forget that attributing orders or sales or conversions of any kind, leads, anything on your website directly to a specific marketing channel is one of those things that is a little bit tricky. So take these numbers with a grain of salt, but also the insights can be helpful. So if you take that question one step further and you have traffic source data and you know the amount of traffic that came from a particular source, say Pinterest. If you know you got a certain amount of traffic to your website from Pinterest and then a certain number of sales, are the people that are coming from that channel, are they buying? And that can be another piece of the puzzle to give you some insights as to where to put your resources. If you're getting a lot of traffic from a certain channel, but you're not getting a lot of sales, it might be time to look deeper about why that might be, if there's something you can resolve, or if that's a channel that maybe needs a little bit less priority. Again, these are complex decisions. So I'm not going to sit here and say that there's not nuance, that there's not context for every business. If you go one step further, you could pull returning customer data and start pairing that with the sales source from the marketing channels. And you can start seeing if repeat customers come from a particular sales channel more than they do in other places. Some things are a little bit more obvious. If somebody finds you by search and comes and buys something, maybe it's not as likely that they'll just search again, find something else and buy it. So a repeat customer coming by search maybe doesn't make as much sense. But for other marketing platforms, your social platforms, that kind of thing, you can start seeing if there are platforms where you have more returning customers than others. And even if that's not the case, you can look at your returning customers and you can see which platforms they do come from. It might give you a little bit of a clue about the customer journey that people are on. Maybe you might see that returning customers, they find you a certain way one time and maybe from another platform another time. That can give you a little bit of a clue about how they're finding you online as they continue to purchase from you. And that can be valuable too. Thanks for watching. Come back and see me again.